So you should.
Hello and welcome. It's the screen on with my glasses today, or even me. But it's very blurry. Is it me?
I guess. Yeah, stop fucking jamming in my ear.
Anyway, let's do the intro.
Yes, roll the intro. What has he done to my mouse mat?
I don't know.
I reckon what he does is he pours his fucking sweets out.
Oh, he might do, yeah.
Give him that. But he pours them out onto here. Trouble is, it fucking gets everywhere.
Hey, so, on that note,
You just done the bloody same.
we're going to do a thing today.
I woke up, that's enough.
Anyway, moving on very quickly. Look, put up the phone, right? You want that one or not?
No.
So, because this beginning of this year, I hit 60, Miss Anna hit 40, he said he didn't know what the rules were. Now he was 40. Are there any rules? Are there, God, it's so blurry.
Well, I think because, I still feel like I'm 30.
Yep.
I watch videos on YouTube of 30 years old, 30-year-old people, or 27, that kind of age. And I still feel kind of like I'm part of that group. And then when I see videos of people that are in 40, 42, 43, I'm like, fuck me, they're old. I don't feel, I look, but I don't feel like I'm part of the 40-year-old group. I said to Mum the other day, what are my, other things? Certain words, can you say anymore? Is it cool to say these words? Is it, can you dress a certain way? Can you, So she's like, I'll find some stuff out and write it down. So.
Yeah, wow. There wasn't a great deal on it, to be fair. So I said, do's and don'ts of being 40.
This is on Google, by the way.
Yeah. So it came up with, at 40, do's. Prioritise your health.
I'm prioritising my health.
Regular checkups.
Well, I'll be getting regular checkups soon.
Diet and exercise.
Moving on.
Focus on your career.
We do.
Master your money.
Actually, you say that. I'm not saying I've mastered it, but I'm no longer a novice. I'm doing quite well with my money, I think, these days.
Because there's a little shit in it. I think that means moisturiser.
Doesn't that fall in the same category as, take care of yourself, health and stuff?
Well, no, because I think what it means by health, it means getting your bits checked, your prostate and all the bits that could go wrong, diabetes check and your cholesterol and all that kind of stuff. Get all that sorted. Get enough sleep. Well, that would be fucking miracle and all, wouldn't it? Especially in this house, our two dogs. And your sleep pattern's around the fucking wall, wouldn't it?
I sleep when I'm tired.
Quit smoking and vaping. What it said, that's the do's. Now the don'ts are all of the above. So don't start smoking. Don't let your sleep get out of hand. Don't neglect your skin. Don't spend too much money and get into debt. Don't give up on your job. Don't leave the gym. That kind of stuff. That's what it said. It says, one of the things would be that when you hit 40, you get more pain. There's worries about pain.
Okay. What happened then when you were 35 and you were in pain? Does that mean the pain?
More pain? But it did also say life begins at 40. You have to learn to be yourself and accept yourself, and so you can wear what you want, say what you want, do what you want. Because by the time you get to 60, you're kind of a bit knackered, really.
Well, technically, I'm trying to find myself. I am in the processes of bettering myself. Although I thought I was biting my nail earlier, or yesterday, but it wasn't. It was my thumb.
You can't tell. You couldn't tell you were eating your own thumb.
Well, no, we get the hard bits of skin sometimes. I thought that's what it was.
Okay.
Because I cut my nails last night, so I was just chewing the hard bits like you do. And then I thought that was it, and it was my thumb, not the dry bit that you chew off. Well, there we go. Thank you very much. Goodbye. So does that mean then?
I said, was there any unwritten rules about being 40? And it kind of didn't give anything. It just said about repeating itself with health, careers, life begins at 40, that sort of thing. There was nothing actually to say, you've got to grow up, you've got to stop drinking, you've got to not go to nightclubs, you can't say this, you can't say that, what's fashion, what's not.
I read this meme, probably on Facebook, and it said science did a study, and in the past 11 years, a huge amount of people died with gym-related incidents.
Okay, I believe that.
And the same test was put out. In the past 11 years, only one person died of eating too many donuts. donuts. So get your priorities right, stay away from the gym,
Eat your donuts.
and eat your donuts. See, I don't believe in going to the gym. It's a stupid amount of money for a start. And it's one of those things where, you know, you've got to go, in order to see any improvements, you've got to go at least 3 to 4 times a week. Not just for an hour. We're talking, you know, I used to work with a bloke at Elliott's, and he used to go to the gym pretty much every night. He was slim and all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, but you have no life. It's literally, you get up, you go to work, you come home, you go to the gym, you go to bed, you get up, you go home, you go to... That's boring. I've got more important things to be doing than going to the gym for a start, which is sat on my bed.
Playing games.
In fact, I do, on my watch, it keeps coming up saying I've thingied my quota of this or my quota of that.
Oh, so you've been on there too long then?
The good thing about the Apple Watch is I think it's like every hour or every 2 hours or something like that, it pings and tells me to move.
Well, that's good.
So I get up and
So
walk
what do you
around.
do? Just go...
No, I go, fuck off. So I kind of think, and this has always been my philosophy when it comes to looking after your body, is eat what the fuck you like, but sensibly. If you want to have...
Little enough.
Yeah, if you want to eat donuts, eat 2 donuts instead of a pack of 6. You know, if you're gonna eat, a chocolate bar, don't buy a huge big one, buy a small one. Yeah, that's why you're fat and I'm chunky. How is it cheeky? You can see the difference.
I'm wearing stripy round things. That's not good today. It don't do your neck any good with this t-shirt on underneath.
As my t-shirt says, don't dream it yet.
I am. I'm a donut.
Yeah, I kind of, like you see on the news, only like these people that have done marathons for 30 odd years of their life and then they just drop dead.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where I saw it, but, or somebody told me, you only breathe a certain amount, you know, like 40 million times and then that's it.
Well, isn't Thursday, it's not, it's Tuesday. Yeah, isn't there a thing, I could be wrong, because it come from the internet,
Yeah.
but isn't it true that oxygen is actually poisonous to us?
Ooh, I don't
It
know.
slowly kills us, which is why. Because if you think about what oxygen does to things in general, you leave an apple out on the side and the oxygen gets to it.
Well, that's because it's got germs in the oxygen, bugs and things it gets in there. Whereas that's what your nose hair's for and your lungs, it clears
Yeah,
it all out.
but over so like if you put
Google it.
like an apple in a like a vacuum chamber, it will last a long, long time because there's no oxygen in there to degrade it.
Go away. I think of what I want.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Kill you. Kill you slowly. There, somebody else has asked that question. While oxygen is essential for life, breathing excessive amounts, especially at high pressure, can be toxic and lead to serious health problems, even death, through a process called oxygen toxicity.
I think that's if it's like pure oxygen. I've got a thingy for you. I heard on the Tickety Talk. Apparently, women are always right. Yeah?
Apparently.
And men...
I don't think it's...
No, let me finish.
Yeah, go on then. Go on then.
If women are always right and men are always wrong,
Does that mean the woman is right?
if a man says a woman is right,
Well, that's right, yeah.
are they wrong or are they right?
Wow, that is a catch-22, isn't it? That's a roundy one. Because if you say, no, you're in the wrong because you're a man, then what you say about a woman is wrong, which means we're not right.
Which means I'm wrong because I've said you're right. I want to hear your thingies on that.
No, good one. That's that egg and chicken thing, isn't it?
No, it's the chicken that came first.
Was it?
Well, actually, no, it wasn't the chicken. It was the dinosaurs. And before that, we were just little organisms that evolved into other things, and that evolved into other things, that evolved into dinosaurs. The dinosaurs laid eggs. And I see it everywhere on the internet.
Never mind.
No, go on.
I was going to say, where did the dinosaurs come then from?
Evolution.
Not from eggs.
It all started from the Big Bang.
Okay.
There was something else as well that I was going to say, but I can't remember.
Oh, I'm kind of getting cold. I was yawning more when I'm cold. So, summer's going to come, is it? I've seen 2 things today. One saying there's another lot of snow coming, and another one saying we've got a heat wave coming.
Oh, this is England. We probably have the heat wave in the morning and then the snowstorm in the afternoon.
Well, I was talking to one of the ladies at the school today, and she said Ventnor had some snow while she was driving.
Ventnor don't exist anymore. It's in the water.
It's blocked off the road again, isn't it?
Don't know.
Yeah, just had a huge landfill.
Well, normally we get snow in April. Because we always get it around Dad's birthday, don't we? Because we're like, why does Dad always get this snow when we're closer, well, you're closer to the winter than anybody.
Yeah. Better had snow yesterday.
It's because some fucker loves him up there. Doesn't matter what he does, is it?
No. Shiny bollocks that one, isn't he?
Mind you though, I read this thing, like when somebody dies, they always say, why does
He
the
always takes the
universe...
big one first.
Yeah. And I read somewhere, or watched a video, one or two, I can't remember now. And it was, when you walk into a garden, you always pick the prettiest flower. You don't pick the weed, you don't, you know. So then makes me think...
That we're weeds.
No.
Oh.
Because we're the ones, we get all the crap. If anything's going to happen, it's going to happen to us.
Yeah.
Because we are the brightest out the lot. That's why fucking old numbnuts downstairs, nothing ever happens to him.
I don't follow you.
Well, because we're bright. Everybody sees. So they want to pick us, they want to pick at us.
Well, what you mean? Because they picked us and took us home, and now we're died in the van. I can't see how we'd get the shit if we'd been picked first.
Well, the other thing is they say is that God will give his strongest warriors the biggest shit. It's a bit more than that, but that must mean we are warriors. We are God's warriors.
Mighty donut eaters.
I mean, I did watch his TikTok, and that's where I heard it from, is that God gives his strongest warriors the hardest of tasks. And the thing is, like, I don't want to be a warrior anymore. Can I not, like, you know, make his bed or, you know, clean out his toilet, anything? I don't want to fight anymore. It's too much. I mean, this week, more this weekend. It's not been a good weekend, is it, all round? I had a bit of a explosion the other day. You had one.
Yeah, it's not a good time. But then it's not been a good time for us last year either. I think we're in one of those lulls. We're going to have a high bit soon.
Well, hopefully I'll have a high thing soon. I mean, I've got an appointment with somebody on Thursday. I won't tell you what it is. Maybe I'll talk about it in next Tuesday's video.
Well, you might next Thursday night.
Well, yeah, because my appointment's on Thursday, isn't it? I'm excited.
Well, I had my test results back. I don't have bowel cancer. When you get to 60, apparently, they send you out all these things and they want to test your poo. You have to send it this little brush thing with a bit of poo on it and send it off. So I did, and I haven't got it. Aren't you lucky? Keep your mum.
Okay.
Well,
Told you can't go anywhere.
I'm looking after me health at 60, see?
I'm not, I told you, I'm not looking after the old man.
Well, someone's got it.
Well, who's going to look after me? I can barely look after myself. Who the hell?
Well, maybe you lot should have thought that before you dug me in the fucking grave.
What do you mean, you lot? It's very hard for me to do anything when when I'm in my bedroom.
We're not. You're all...
Well, you know, I want to join your side, so technically that does make me right. Half right, I suppose. Now, how does that work?
It doesn't.
Because if women are right and men are wrong, how does that work for trans people?
Well...
Because if you're a man becoming a woman, does that then mean that you take on the characteristics of a woman, and then you become right, and then the women that become men take on the characteristics of men and then become wrong?
No, because it's only hormonal, isn't it? If they don't change your hormones, you won't become a woman, will you? Or a man. Well, it's either more hormones or less, isn't it? Basically.
I don't know.
So less would be a woman, more would be a man.
So that would make me like half 50-50.
I don't know.
Because let's be fair, a few times you have told me I'm right.
A couple of times you've been right. Get where credit's due, but don't get a big head and don't start getting all whooshy about it, because it won't be happening very often.
And do you know why? I think that's because I'm autistic.
But you're always right.
No, well, I mean, my ADHD says I'm always right. But because I'm able to think outside and detach myself from the emotional situation.
Yeah.
Which is something women can't do.
I don't know, some women can.
You can't.
You said, I was big brain thinking the other day when I said, if the dog digs a hole, should I put a plant in it?
Yeah. And sometimes, not very often, sometimes you do come up with some big brain ideas. Not very often, but sometimes. I'm not picking, I'm just stating facts. Hey, what do you mean I'm picking on you today?
Well, it's usually be picking on you, isn't it?
See, she's right.
Well, so it's kind of a bit of a mishmash day today, isn't it?
Yeah, not really organised, are we?
Well, no, because there was nothing to say there was this special routine apart from everything that you don't do, you should be doing at 40. 60 is an advanced position of 40, getting, you know, you should have your finances straight.
I think that's what your 30s are for, isn't it? You've got, like, your early days, your teens, and then your 20s. that's the time, like the first 30 years of your life, I think is when you get to piss about and be an idiot. When you hit 30, that's when you start to
quieten down a little, let's say.
Yeah, like I think your 30s are kind of that transition. Oh, yeah. I think your 30s are your transition period from being a delinquent little shithead to a semi-adult.
To start to sort of come downhill.
And then your 40s are, right, now it's time to get me shit sorted out.
Yeah, but when you're 60, when it should be sorted out, to live to 80 and then die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't life fun? Can't you wait?
Well, I don't know. I can't even remember what you just said to me. So. It kind of went in but didn't stick, sorry.
Okay, well.
Yeah. So yeah, not really much today, just kind of a...
Oh, and thank you for number 22. Thank you.
Yeah, that kind of happened. We got 21 and then a couple of days later we got the next one. So keep it going.
Yeah, bring it up. Come on, a bit faster, a bit faster. I know you ain't going to get nothing when we're those boring old farts going on about being 40 and 60, I know, but...
I don't even know what I'm going to title the video.
Old and knackered.
Old and knackered.
Yeah, that's what I bloody feel like.
That's what you look like.
Do you know, there's a programme a few years ago, and they took people and put them on the street, and you had to guess what their ages were.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people got a lot of shocks when they're like, you know, how old is that lady? And they're like, oh, she's 60, 50. She was only in her 30s, that sort of thing. And then they bunged a load of makeup on and covered it over and made her look young again. And I wonder how old people would... How old do you think I look? I mean, I know you know I'm 60, but how old do I look?
How old do I look?
I can't see a fucking thing without my glasses on.
Put them on then.
I know, but I can't see a thing with them on today either. It's all still very blurry. If I sit like that, it's not too bad.
This section is definitely your mum's.
I just think that's old people. All those wrinkles, that's just old people. You look at any of it, they all got wrinkles. I can't see it, so I don't know what it looks like.
Don't do it. I don't have anything to say.
I'm just going to smile.
Well, it will get edited out, won't it? Because it'll be classed as a pause.
It's frozen again. Screen's frozen again. Fuck me, did you see that? That worked then, didn't it? Screen's frozen again. Oh no, maybe not. Screen's frozen again. Screen's frozen again. No, you can see that bit, can't you? Oh, what have I got there? Screen's frozen again. There, you can't see it there, can you?
I don't know.
Screen's frozen. No. Screen's frozen again. Screen's frozen again.
What are you doing?
Pretending the screen is frozen. Okay. More time, of course. The screen is frozen again.
You don't have to shout into the mic. Bloody hell, love.
Well, you're not listening, clearly. Anyway, we'll go then, shall we?
Well, we've been going for half hour almost.
Waffling, laughing, but shit.
It's probably going to be about a 20-minute video, I reckon.
Yeah, because it was about 40 and 60, which is... Well, it did say about men not having much sex when they get to 40.
I haven't had sex since the beginning of the lockdown. That was 2019, the end of 2019. So, but I'm not interested in it anyway. Never really have been. It's too messy.
Yeah.
It's too much hassle.
Ice cream's nice after though.
The ice cream is done. In fact, that's how some people knew I'd had it, because I'd always come home with like cookie dough ice cream. That was always my tell.
Yeah.
Well, because I vape now. It's not like I could have a fag afterwards.
No.
So it was just.
But you've got to give that up now. It says now you're 40. No smoking or vaping.
If Thingy says I've got to give it up to have operations, then maybe I'll think about it.
Well, you can get that new one, can't you? That little, like a whistle.
Yeah, that thing. That's the thing I was telling you about the other day. It's like 120 quid.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Don't know. One listening obviously didn't go in, didn't stay.
What do you mean these
I
days?
said these days. Mostly these days. It happens to me a lot.
I remember when we were in Cornwall and you worked in the charity shop. I remember very clearly, because my memory's good, I put a sieve on your head, or a colander on your head.
Yes, you did.
And said, look, her head's like a sieve. It's always been like that. People used to, my ex used to say to me, you know, baby brain and all that, you go a bit doolally, don't you? And I'm like, well, maybe you did have baby brain, but you're not pregnant anymore, so what's your excuse? I just don't think, I don't think women have a very good memory in general.
I think we do when we're younger, because we have so much to remember. Your kids, appointments, all that kind of stuff.
Always have to remember your kids. I don't know.
Now I write everything down, stick it on the calendar and all sorts, because I can't remember nothing. Actually, I've got an appointment to write down. Better do that before I forget. Your appointment's months away, don't they? I don't think about it. Anyway, I'm going to go.
Yeah, I'm going to go and kick Dad's ass for making my bloody mouse mat mess.
Because I don't think I've got anything to say today, really.
No.
So I thought it was going to be a really good, you know, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to say that, you're not, you know. So basically, do what you fucking like. No matter what age you are, do what you like. Be yourself, be happy with yourself, and just fucking have some fun.
At 40, I'm at that age where I can say I'm at that age.
Yeah.
I don't quite think I can say I don't give a fuck.
I can.
But
That's
I think
the good thing about being 60.
yeah, I think you guys can get away with it a lot more
Yeah.
than I can.
Yeah, I'm too old for your opinion.
Too old for your opinion. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm too old for your opinion. Well,
And on that note,
yeah.
take your opinions and stuff it. Bye.
Later.